Ron Brown with Tech for Senior, Mastering Your Chromebook. Let's learn how to use the Chrome Web Store and Android Play Store on your Chromebook. I'm going to show you how to do this, so let's watch the video. One of the best features about using a Chromebook is the ability to access Google's Play Store. You can actually access the store and use the apps you use on your phone all on your Chromebook. A great feature. So it wasn't always that way. Let's look back at the origins of the Chromebook. In the very early stages, we had the Chrome Web Store, and this is where we got our extensions and our apps for our Chromebook. It wasn't until about 4 or 5 years later when the big announcement came. We were going to have access to the Play Store. So all those great apps we had on our phone would be available on our Chromebook. This was a big deal, and I was pretty excited when this occurred. If you're new to your Chromebook, I'm going to show you in a minute just how this works on your Chromebook. So if you're a bit confused, don't worry, we're going to go over this. But I wanted just to explain again, when these apps from the Play Store were available, it was a bit confusing because all of a sudden we were downloading all these apps that we had on our phone onto our Chromebook. Well, sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't work so well. Sometimes when you opened an app up for you that was on your cell phone and you wanted to use it on your Chromebook, it wouldn't resize. In other words, the size of the image on your Chromebook would be the same small size as it was on your phone, even though you had a large screen, because the developers hadn't resized these. They never expected to have their product available on a big screen. It was always going to be a small screen, which was a phone. So there was a lot of confusion early on that some of the apps worked and some of them didn't. So we went through a period of time with Chromebooks where we had two sources. We had, of course, the Chrome Web Store, where we got the apps that were specifically designed for Chromebooks. And then we had the Play Store, where we were able to get all those apps that we used on our phone. So as, I guess, Google's matured, Chromebooks have matured, everything's got better. What you find now on the Play Store is only apps that will work on your Chromebook. Let me explain this because this is a little bit confusing. You may go to your phone and say, this is a great app. I want to use it on my Chromebook. You then go to the Play Store, and when you search on the Play Store, you don't find that app. In other words, because you're logging on with your Chromebook and the app is not supported on a Chromebook, you don't see it. So that is confusing to a lot of people because they wondered where the heck that app is, but you just won't see that. A good example of this is the Zoom Progressive Web app. There are a lot of apps available for Zoom, but only one, which is the Progressive Web app, works on your Chromebook. And that is the only one you'll find if you look on your Chromebook. Under Play Store, you'll only see the one app now. It used to be you'd see a lot of different apps for Zoom, but only one now. So at present, we have two sources. We have your Web Store, which I'll show you in a moment, and then we have the Play Store. Now, this is all going to change, as I mentioned in prior videos. Over the next 2 years, you're going to be phasing out of the Chrome Web Store. In other words, we're moving now to what we call progressive web apps. So you'll be able to find progressive web apps, such as the one we use for Microsoft, at the Microsoft website. In other words, you won't actually have to go and look for them on the Chrome Web Store. And that will make the Web Store go away. In fact, we will be moving pretty much totally to progressive web apps for your Chromebook. And these will be found on specific sites that you go to, and you'll just be able to download and install those on your Chromebook. The other thing that's interesting to know is that Chrome itself, which is embedded in the Chrome OS, will be leaving, and it will be a progressive web app as well. You'll still have access to the Play Store and be able to get apps that you use on your phone down into your Chromebook through the Play Store. Why is this such a good thing? And let me give you an example, and I'll show you this on the computer in a minute. Let's take Snapseed. Snapseed is a photo editor, and it's a great editor for photography. You can do all sorts of things with that. Well, it only is an Android app on your phone. And so I don't really like editing pictures on my phone, but the great thing about it is you can download and use that on your Chromebook. And it even integrates into Google Photos. So now you can do your editing on a big screen. You have to have a Chromebook to have that happen though. Let me show you on the computer a few things and how this works. All right, we're now on my Chromebook, and you'll see my cursor here. The first thing I want to show you is where to find the Chrome Web Store. Now, this is in your app section. We're going to come down to the bottom here on the left-hand side. This is the launcher button. This is, of course, on your Chromebook called your shelf. So let me come over to the launcher. Let's click the launcher. Now, I don't use the Chrome Web Store very often, so I don't have it pinned to my shelf. You could certainly do that if you want. So we're going to find it, and I purposely want to come down here, and here we have the Web Store. This is called, and you will have this on your Chromebook, and it will be in the app section, and you can find that through the launcher. You will all have this on your computer, on your Chromebook. If we click this now, this will take us right to the Chrome Web Store, and now you'll be able to see extensions that you can get, themes that you can download, and apps that you can get. So, and again, I'm not going to go through all of these, but this is called the Chrome Web Store. And this is the original one that we had when Chromebooks first came out, which is ultimately going to go away as all these will be available as a progressive web app. All right, let's go back. I'm going to close out of this now. And what I want to do is come back down to the launcher. Again, we're going to open up our app section again, and we're going to come down and we're going to see the Play Store. We'll just come down here. And of course, here we have the Play Store. Now, this is a very common icon that you have. You'll have this on your smartphone, and this is the Google Play Store, which we discussed earlier. Let's click this. And this is a very familiar tune. And as we come down for Zoom now, you'll see, of course, as we come down, you'll see that the only one you will see is Zoom for Chrome, and this is a PWA. All right? And this is because the other Zoom apps that you would see on your Android phone are not seen here because they won't work on a Chromebook. So this is why this is the only one is displayed on your Chromebook. If you go to your cell phone and you look on the Play Store, you'll see more apps. Okay, let's come back to the Play Store again, and you'll see I brought it up, and here's the Play Store icon. I'm going to search Snapseed, and here you'll see that Snapseed is there. You'll see that it's installed on my Chromebook, and in fact, I need to update it. Let's update it. All right, now the update is finished. So remember now, this is a app that is in the Play Store, and it is for your smartphone. It is, of course, available for iOS and Android. Today we're going to look at the Android Play Store, which we're in, and this would normally be run on your cell phone, but I don't like to edit my pictures on a small screen. So one of the huge advantages of a Chromebook is we can now use this Android app on a large screen. So let's open this and see how it works. We're going to open the app. We're going to click on this to bring up our photographs, and let's just choose this photograph here. And here is it, and you can edit this now. But remember, I'm doing this now with a mouse. I'm doing it on a large screen, and I have all the features available for editing, period. This is a huge advantage for photo editing and works very well with Google Photos. So in summary, the ability to use Android apps from the Play Store on a Chromebook is a big feature of using a Chromebook. Ron Brown with Tech for Senior. Hopefully you've enjoyed that video. Please give us the like and subscribe, and until we see you again, have a great day.